Welcome to Mr. Bell Kitchen today. Today I'll be making some cabbage rolls. I'll take the core out the cabbage. As you see, I'll be using nice red cabbage. And I'll be using some ground pork. You can use ground beef. You can use any kind of meat you want to use. But today I'm using ground pork. I'm using rice already cooking it, 2 cups of rice. I'm going to have some seasoning salt, some parsley, and some thyme leaves, carrots, celery, green onions, bell pepper, white onions, garlic, tomatoes, eggs. Also, I'm going to have some coarse black pepper, some garlic salt, some pink salt, and some garlic powder. So, first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this core out right here so it can kind of loosen it up when I just steam it for a little while to get everything nice and loose. So it'll be easy to peel off. It's just like if you're rolling anything else. It's like if you're making lupia or something, you're gonna roll it. And I'm just gonna cut that a little, then I'm just gonna dig most of that out and let it just pop out. Take that out. You can just cut it right here, right there, make a little circle. And then I'm just going to dig it out so it could be nice and loose. Cut the sides of it. Yeah. Cut that out like that. As you see, I got most of it. And I'm going to put it right there, put this right here, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it in the pot. I'm just getting everything ready in the bowl, so when I put it in the pot so it could get nice and loose. And like I say, it's just gonna be so it can just steam it. I'm gonna put the top on it, let it get loose. Let that sit for a couple minutes. Meat in the bowl. And I'm gonna put a teaspoon of garlic powder. Half and a half. And I'm gonna just grind me some salt in there. And this is the pink salt, you just grind it in there. Just like that, it's coming out nice and good. And then I'm gonna put a little seasoning in there. And a little seasoning salt. I'm just gonna sprinkle. Yeah. Put a little parsley in there. Give it that nice, good flavor. And I'm gonna put my thyme leaves in there. Now I'm going to add my black pepper. In there, that's good. Put this season up and everything. I'm going to put some green onions in there. I'm going to save some of these green onions for my sauce. I'm going to be sauteing with my fresh tomatoes. Put my white onions in there. I'm going to save some of these. Make the gravy with, and just put the garlic in there, save a little of that. But all the rest of this I'm just gonna pour in. And I'm just gonna save a little of this too so that sauce will be nice and good. I'm gonna use all of them. Now I'm gonna put my rice in. What I'm going to do, I'm going to crack my egg and put in there. And then I'm just going to mix it up. My hands is nice and clean. I'm going to mix this up real good. Mix it up nice. Good. So everything will be nice and mixed up real good. Now, my cabbage is nice and loosened up a little, enough for me to peel off. So whatever not peeled off, can't peel it off if it's still hard, I'll redo it. So I'm going to sit in here for a minute, and I'm going to leave my pot here in case I have to use the water again to peel some of it off. It's coming off nice and good. What I'm going to do, as you see, it won't fold, so I'm going to cut the sides of it, cut a little of this so you can get that fold. You can get the fold right off it, see? And it's ready to fold. So I'm going to get started, and I'm going to start rolling it. I'm going to take a little meat, a little of this mix, and put right in there. Like I say, it's just like if you're rolling something, and you just roll it like this. And I'm going to fold it like that. I'm going to roll it. And roll it. And I'm going to set this first one in the pan. That's nice. That's nice and purple, looking good. And I'm going to get another one. And they're coming off nice and easy. As you see, I'm going to cut them right here. Get this so they go fold nice and good. See, automatically rolled over. Put the meat in and roll it. And you put about that much in there. And when I do this, I'm going to make my sauce and put it over it. And put them in the oven and bake them for a while. And that's nice. Or you can roll them like you do tamales. Okay, now I put it in, and I'm going to roll it. And I'm going to fold it on the ends. And then I'm going to roll it again. And then when you sit them in the pan, you want to make sure you sit them in nice and neat so it tucks it in. Ready to saute my rest of my onions and everything for the cabbage roll. I'm going to put a little olive oil in there and let that get hot. Put it in here so just enough to saute that and get everything nice and sauteed. Now my olive oil is hot, nice and warm, so I'm going to take the rest of these vegetables and I'm going to put them in here and just saute them. Saute these, put them in here and saute them up nice and good. Little bell peppers, little garlic. I'm going to mix all that up together. The green onions, just saute all that up nice and good. And the rest of the celery. I'm just going to saute that up. Get good, nice. Just get it just a little brown. Yeah, stir that up. I'm going to put a little seasoning in there, a little black pepper. Season it up nice and good. And a little garlic powder. That little taste, a little seasoning salt. And also, what I'm making today is the cabbage roll. You can also use the green cabbage, but I'm using the purple cabbage today. Give it that extra little taste and that extra color to it, and so they come out nice and good. Okay, they nice and brown. I'm gonna put my tomatoes in there, what I chopped up and everything, and mix that up. Mix that up nice and good. Yeah. So I'm going to take all this and pour it on top of it. And now I'm going to take it and I'm just going to pour it all over. Pour it all over there. and spread it out like that. And I'm gonna let it bake for about an hour. I'm gonna let it bake for an hour. That look good already. That look good already, and I haven't even, it smell good. And I haven't even finished it yet. Okay, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put some foil paper over it, and I'm gonna let it bake for about an hour. And now I'm gonna put it in the oven for about an hour. And the oven is on 350. It's on 350, and I'm gonna let it bake for an hour. I'm gonna close it. Now it's done, and this is what it looked like. Nice and good. That's the cabbage roll, and I did the red cabbage. You can do the green cabbage. And now, this is what it looked like. I'm gonna taste it. And that tastes good. And I let it cook for an hour. I put the oven on 350, and that's cooking with the bells. We did it again. If you like it, subscribe, leave a comment in the box. Thank you.